The Bunker Project, podcast episode number 61.
I can hardly wait till 69, man. Oh, nice start.
Welcome back to another episode of The Bunker Project. This week we're talking about iOS 5, the iPhone 4S, and ice cream sandwich.
And we get dancing girls in this place. Is crazy. I don't know if they're going to continue. Missed it.
All right, so we've got a great podcast this week. We're talking about lots of techie stuff, and I've just got a
black beer delivered.
A big pint of black beer. All right, I'm unmuting the mics.
So,
hello.
Yeah. Hey, everybody.
Okay.
So, what some new OS or something?
Yeah, iOS 5. And but before we do that, why don't we just
round table?
Bonnie. Okay, let's do the round table. We'll start in the room itself with Bonnie.
Okay, Bonnie, you're up.
At B. Sainsbury on Twitter, wearing my
what's it? Your pink
bracelet that I won on Facebook.
So
okay,
Bonnie,
and just one more thing.
Okay, Bonnie.
I am taking donations so that I can buy the new Nexus phone.
Yeah, I know you're so
So
desperate for
in
it.
denominations of $20 or more. And you can find me at Twitter.
or
B. Sainsbury on Twitter.
Women Talking Tech.
Or Women Talking Tech. I take PayPal there.
Yep. I saw that.
Jeez, Bonnie, what do you got in that Coca-Cola of yours? Holy cow.
Hey, it works for John Chow.
It'll
Could
work
for me.
Yeah.
And
Go, Bonnie.
Bonnie had she had an Asus tablet for the past 2 weeks, and
Yes,
we'll
I
get
did.
back to that in a few minutes. And we got Marilyn in the house too.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking, I'm Marilyn Anderson, and I'm thinking, Bonnie, that if someone donates $20 to your phone campaign, that you ought to give them a tweet to the charity of their choice as a thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. To my 45,000 Twitter followers,
Absolutely.
you mean? I would certainly do that.
Absolutely.
So that's good money, right? Because if you're paying $20, you get 40,000 audience for $20. That's pretty good.
It's a hell of a marketing deal. That's why
Good
I
return
suggested
for the
it.
money.
Yeah.
Anybody any good at math in this room?
ROI. Ian, where are you?
That's good return on investment, I think.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
exactly.
It is.
Yeah, pretty good.
I heard that
Depending,
somewhere.
of course, on the quality of the Twitter followers.
Oh, they're awesome.
I am a social media expert, so they are good. I get good ROI from
Really?
them.
Okay.
Does Ian follow you? Would that be a
No,
caliber of
because
followers?
so.
because if he did, your quality
My
would go
quality
down.
would go down. No, I got numbers to prove that they are engaged with me.
Good.
Yeah, and you're
if
getting
not-
married
and if
soon.
not,
too.
so pay them,
It's
yeah.
serious.
No, seriously, I do. Every day I look at the numbers to see how well.
If you get you've got 40,000 followers and you get engaged to all of them, and that's a lot of rings. You could trade in those rings, and
Then I could have my own phone.
yeah, exactly.
Or your own cult, at the very least.
Absolutely.
Okay, we've got Anil, who is new to the podcast. He came in here and he's like, what the heck's going on? There's mics everywhere. Well, what do I do? And say, dude, just jump on that mic and talk. So, dude, jump on that mic and talk. Hey, so we just did a big pause there and did this whole 3, 2, 1 thing to make sure that everybody wouldn't notice that there was a pause. But hey, I'm being a jerk and telling everybody there was a pause. So, Anil, now we got your mic fixed. Tell us, what's your name again?
Anil Ramchrider.
How do you pronounce that?
Ramcharitar.
All right.
It
Anil,
sounds like a
right.
skin disease, but it's not. I blame my dad for that.
Okay. And now, you doing any social media marketing?
A little bit. You're actually branding me, so
Yeah, I know. That's cheating.
Does it hurt?
But you did the stuff before, right? Before you had me help you doing stuff, you were doing stuff on YouTube. And tell people about what you did.
Well, what I did. I'm in network marketing, so I help people become successful in network marketing and move on to other companies and do great and understand what they're in. So I've been doing it for 15 years. My website is anilnow.com. So you guys can see who I am. And my girlfriends call me Chocolate Delight. And I'm just here to have fun and hang out. And
And have some delight.
yeah.
You should come to one of our chocolate tasting shows. You'd be very popular.
And when are those?
Yeah, exactly. It sounds like all the girls have rapt attention. All right. And next on our panel of experts, we have the insurance maven.
Yes.
Are those shark's teeth, by the way? They're lawyer's teeth. That's how tough she is.
I can never tell.
Ouch.
Anyway, I am BC_insurance gal on Twitter. Follow me. I can help provide a little bit of certainty in your life. And I'm loving the social media, what I'm learning from you guys. Just launching.
About heavy drinking, basically.
That too.
Yeah.
That too. And yes, cheers, dude. And about to just launching Burnaby Insurance Gal for my YouTube channel.
Nice.
One video up there so far that the amazing Danielle Turner from Velvet Pumpkin did for a client testimonial.
She does beautiful stuff, doesn't she?
It was just amazing. So yes, soon to be some equally as fascinating, but not quite amazing because it's made by me stuff. Anyway,
Yeah, but you know what? That's what I was talking about. Anil did a bunch of stuff by himself, and that stuff I think works really good because it's authentic.
It's
You
real.
you got
I'm
the
not a
plants in the
pro.
background. Yeah, you don't have to be a pro. I tell that to all my clients. Dude, you spend like $5,000 and bring in a big crew and light it and get to make them, yada, da, da, da. It will fail because it will never be as good as network TV.
but I can tell a story, and
Well,
that's
it could be as
what'll
good,
be
though,
cool.
but probably
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, thanks.
Yeah, no problem. And then we have, he
Love
looks
Line
like a
Cars.
lawyer, but he's not a lawyer. It's Ian Ellicott. Ta-dun-tsh. So, Ian, what the hell are you doing in town, man?
I'm working with car dealers, trying to help them fix their processes.
Will it
and
ever
attract
work,
more
dude?
customers.
Will
It's a
it-
long-term project.
It's a long term. Is it like pulling teeth?
Eliminate the
Sometimes.
polyester.
Yeah.
Yeah, eliminate the polyester.
Some of the guys today were actually quite good at it. And actually, Ford, who I'm working with, is doing cross promotion with Great Canadian Superstore, where you buy a Ford and you get $200 free groceries.
Nice.
It's actually a pretty good promotion.
Well, you need it because gas costs so much you can't afford food.
Yeah, well, they have efficient cars. They have efficient cars. They have hybrids,
Hey, actually, isn't Ford one of the few major car companies that is all over social media and is doing in-house
they
training?
actually do social media training, believe it or not, for car dealers. Awesome. And their gentleman, I think it's Mr. Monty, is in charge of their global marketing.
You're not Monty Hall.
No, it's
Come
Mr.
on down.
No,
Sorry,
not
couldn't
Monty
help
Hall.
it.
But they were the first company to really get active on Twitter with American Idol to launch the Ford Fiesta and the Ford Focus, and have been very, very successful with social media and are now teaching dealers. So you're going to see more and more activity online from Ford dealers in your local markets. And the dealers are a little bit of a slow study, but they'll get it eventually.
Yeah. Oh, well, I
very
think
cool.
everybody's a pretty slow study.
Well, Ford gets it.
Yeah, I noticed that in Leo Laporte's podcast, and I think it's Indignation, they get a car to play with for like 4 months, and they talk about it on every show, and like a loaner car. I thought it was really cool.
What they did...
Maybe we need a bunker loaner car. That's
What they did was they actually, when the Ford Fiesta came out, they found that, they thought it was going to appeal to the social media people,
Yeah.
which is everybody, but at that time they didn't really know that. And what they did was they actually gave a Ford Fiesta to 20 social influencers throughout North America, and the only criteria was they had to post on a video what they thought of the car, whatever they thought, good or bad, every week.
Nice.
So that they did the same thing with the Focus, and they also reacted to tweets on American Idol because they're one of the sponsors. When people were tweeting about Ford, they tweeted back with a team of people and got a huge amount of traction from it, to the point where they had a little challenge meeting demand for vehicles. But their vehicles are also a lot better than what they were 20 years ago. The technology in the vehicle is actually a little overwhelming. I just actually bought a Ford.
Yeah, I was going to ask. I was going to bring that up, which is a nice segue.
It has the Microsoft Sync technology in it, which the only downside is the processor in it isn't fast enough. But what it does is
For you,
quite
maybe.
amazing. Social media at car dealers, Ford is in the forefront. But mobile social media, they're not quite there yet. There are people that check in, but to give you a sense, about a year ago when I was using mobile social media at the Auto Mall, clearly I was the mayor of every dealership, and most of the dealerships didn't even know what was going on. So
And
I was
when-
stealing customers from everywhere
Wow, very
because
nice.
I actually did it, and they had no idea.
Huh.
So that gives you a sense of how clueless they are. But I think they are
They're catching
starting
up.
to get it. And actually, I was checking out Foursquare and Gawala today. They've made a lot of enhancements to both of those mobile devices, mobile device apps, which give them even more power. They actually have even more features. So I think you're going to see even more of that moving forward. There's also one called that I had on there a while ago. What's the name of it? You can tell people where you're going to go.
Oh yeah, that's a link to Foursquare. That's forecast.
Yeah,
they
and
can
that's
stalk
a
you in
really
advance?
creepy stalking application.
Yeah, well, I mean-
but interesting.
Well, a lot of people say if you're using Foursquare, you actually check in on your way out,
Yes.
not when you get there, and that is a very good rule of thumb. Especially if you're a lady or a good-looking guy, I guess,
Or a celebrity, maybe.
Us guys don't have to worry about it, but. Basically, yeah, you go to a Starbucks downtown Manhattan and you say, oh, I just got the Starbucks. I'm going to be hanging for 15, 20 minutes. Well, then all the stalkers in the neighborhood say, great, let's go hang out.
Yep.
So you do it when you're leaving, just leaving Starbucks. Boom.
Well,
you still
for-
get your credit.
Forecast would give
But Forecast allows you to
Give
tell
you-
people where you're going all day, so
Yeah,
they can follow
exactly.
you around the neighborhood or the city.
Well,
They
with
could get there
the
first.
Nexus S, you get auto log it, right? So, yeah.
It's totally wacky.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got we've got a bunch of people.
We've got a big hangout hanging. We got like 1, 2, 3 guys in the hangout. 2
All right.
locals.
All right, here we go. We're unmuting the hangout.
I know they've been having their own little party, guys. Sorry, we have to mute you. Having so much fun.
Morning.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
it's
look,
fun.
I'm going to start with Ken. Tell us about what the hell's going on over there.
Oh, geez. Well, my name's Ken, and I'm one of those social networking marketing type people too. New to the industry, but 15 or 16 years web development. Then I moved into marketing, and we're picking it up. Where things are happening, and we haven't been in it too long. My partner and myself, and it's fun. I love doing it. We do it all day long, 12, 16 hours sitting in front of a computer. It's a little rough at times, but,
Cool.
Okay.
And
What's your website?
yeah,
The website is BELinked, as in BEELINKT.com. BE-Link stands for Be Electronically Linked.
dude, I got.
That's a lot of bees, man. Does it come with bees? Like they fly around and stuff?
I think it should just be. What's your .com? It's BBBBBB or 5
it's like
Bs.
morsecodelinked.com.
John B.
That's
Socialmediamorsecode.com.
Yeah, it could be like dash.com.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, and we got somebody down. I can't. Is that Mike? Oh no,
No, Nicholas.
Nicholas. Sorry, I
I'm
couldn't see
from
your name from
Jersey.
Nicola, you're from Jersey. What's with the accent?
Jersey.
I don't have an accent.
But you got a headband.
Yeah, I do.
I
got
prefer
it
an
from
accent.
Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was at Comic-Con recently.
Okay, and what does it say?
It says Just Dance
I
3.
was at Comic Con recently.
Is that one of those things you pad things you jump around on and
No, it's not the dance pad. That's DDR. Just Dance 3 was made by Ubisoft. They're a French company. They're a French gaming company. And they made the Just Dance 3. They made the
Headband.
game. Yeah. and the
not just they
headband.
just made a headband.
It's for
Yeah.
They made a fortune.
It's for Connect, it's for Wii, it's for Move. Actually, this Friday, my brother has a group called Street Pass Princeton, and we're a gaming group that supports the Nintendo 3DS. It's this little feature that when you pass by someone in sleep mode, they exchange data with other people. So we try to hold groups to get more Street Pass tags. And this Friday, we're gonna have Just Dance 3 as one of the games we're gonna be playing.
So I have to be close to that device to do the pass, right?
Yeah, you have to be within 100 feet.
So if we get anybody that's listening to the show wants to do this, just mail your device to this guy. He'll hang out at the show and mail it back to you.
You can exchange your friend pass over,
Yeah.
Yeah, Game Maven, tell us the story, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
If you have a friend code, I can just put it in here and we can exchange. If anyone has,
Wouldn't it be cooler for somebody to just mail it to you? That would be so freaking weird, man.
I mean, that would be cool,
Snail
but
mail.
I think you don't want to mail your system away. So
you kind of want to keep it.
Yeah, just put your
This is my
passcode and
game.
stuff on the.
Yeah, you don't
And
know how
that's
addicted
my
they are
name.
to that, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
but-
went.
Oh, look at that.
Nicholas.
Yes,
Yeah. Considering
You went-
this is audio only.
I went.
You went to Comic Con.
Yes.
And the only thing you got is a headband for a girl's toy instead of the Captain America
Don't even
headband.
talk smack like
That's
that.
what we're
There,
doing?
European.
Hey, those girls at those booths were hot.
Oh,
Okay,
to say the
say no
All
least.
more.
right,
Say no
all
more.
right.
Way more
Okay.
swag
Yeah, that's
than
why they
that
paid him to
there,
show
right?
up.
Just Dance is one of the top-selling games on Connect today. So
And it's gonna be the
Yeah,
top selling
mad
for Wii
respect.
too. Yeah.
So it's just it's our hangout gang. They're just going for it. It was hilarious. We actually had to mute them earlier because they just had
Yeah.
a big party.
You're just laughing
Okay,
too
so
much.
now we've got James. Oh, is that a real cigarette or one of your fake cigarettes?
it's a fake cigarette.
Let's see. Really? Yeah, actually, yeah. Let me just switch over to my fake cigarette. See, Mom? I'm
He's double fisting.
No, it's
one
just
real,
a
one
fake
not so
cigarette.
much.
What are you
What is that?
talking about?
Just
I only
steam?
smoke
Is that
these.
Is that
just
electric?
Cancer Man.
Rather-
yeah, it's check it out. It's outrageous, isn't it? Look at that smoke. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's smokenv.com.
What?
They're cigarette.
I feel like I've seen those advertisements somewhere, on
He's
a
Cancer Man from
site.
X-Files.
What flavor you got there, James?
It's
Tobacco.
electronic cancer.
Chocolate?
No electronic cancer. Use it. Don't even
man.
get me started on cars versus cigarettes.
Oh yeah.
Let's go
Right.
there. Let's not get him started.
All right, James.
Yeah, we'll just avoid that.
James, and now you're the gaming maven. Why do you deserve that?
Because I'm the gaming maven. I eat, breathe, and sleep games.
Yeah, but you don't have a headband that's got a game name.
Yeah,
on
come
it,
on,
so
man.
that's-
You didn't go to Comic-Con. What's going on?
Headbands.
You could be the
you only get 'em in
Comic-Con
Jersey.
maven.
He is the
Yeah.
Comic-Con maven. He just has to pay us $5.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
It's a cheap price. All right, James. What's doing anything interesting this week or last week?
Was I?
That's legal.
Yeah, I've been hanging out, working with Startup Weekend,
Yeah,
which
hey,
is
what's-
happening November 17th to the 22nd. So still get your tickets; they're available.
So what happens if you buy a ticket? Turn up what? Free beer? What do you get there?
No, it's a 54-hour build your own company event.
Cool.
You go there on a Friday night and you pitch your company idea to the rest of the people that have paid their money to be at Startup Weekend. Then everybody votes on what their favorite ideas are. Those are green lighted. Then those people form a team, and then at the end of the 54 hours, you should have a prototype or something to show made of that company.
Oh, hang on. You did something like that with a game last year, didn't you? You did the
Yeah,
what
we
was
did
it?
Rage
Killer-
Relief last year, which was a
Killer whale
iPhone
eating.
app.
Oh, okay. What was the one with the killer whale eating penguins? That was
Oh, that was with the Global Game Jam. That was
different.
a completely different thing, but we made a game in 48 hours about the southern resident killer whales. So,
Oh, there you go.
And
Eating
we have a new
Was it fun, though?
Killer whales, man.
guest.
Killer.
That was killer, man.
Hi, everyone.
We
Hey,
got a
hi.
new guest.
Hello,
Okay.
Mike.
So,
Hello.
hey, how's it go? Where are you calling in from?
I'm from Tokyo.
Oh, hi, Oh, what part? Toranomon or I used to live there.
Really?
Yeah. I used to work in Toranomon. Konnichiwa.
Oh, really? I'm in Roppongi.
Oh, Roppongi. Oh, sugoi. So, what part of Roppongi?
What part? Like
Yeah.
around Midtown.
Really?
Do you know Midtown?
Yeah. It's there's that. Hey, your boss is there.
The boss is always there.
Oh, he timed out. Oh.
It's me timing out. Hang on. We've been up and
what's going on here?
Hey, so what are you guys doing here? I have no idea.
We're doing a podcast called The Bunker Project.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Which
you're
is,
being recorded.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
cool.
about social media and beer
And
Yeah.
fake cigarettes, from what I was told.
Social,
fake
social
cigarettes.
media and beer. Yeah,
and cars and insurance
And lies. Lots of lies.
lots of lies.
Yeah, don't listen to the European.
Yeah, well, we haven't got to Eric
Forget
yet.
the Europeans.
The lies are actually intertwined with social media and all of that.
yeah, the beer's going to turn up only for
That's what the foundation of social media is, though, isn't it?
Yes,
So is games, I hear.
lies.
So, what are you doing in Roppongi?
I work in advertising.
Okay, which agency? Are you allowed to say?
I can't say.
You can't say it's Dentsu.
Sorry.
I can tell from the background.
It's top secret.
Yeah,
Dentsu.
no worries. It's not Dentsu. I won't be dressed like this if I was in Dentsu.
Hey, so you got a very, you don't have a very Japanese accent for somebody that lives in
No.
Tokyo. You imported back into Japan? Repatriated, maybe is the term?
Yeah. I grew up in the States.
Any particular area?
Do you know Nicholas?
Wasn't Jersey.
Actually, I was in New Jersey.
Oh, you may know him. Oh, were you at Comic-Con recently?
Oh, so then you know Nicholas.
Nicholas, you pull him in. Good man. Good man.
Come on.
It's the headband.
I rock
Here,
that
can I
band.
call in? Can I have my colleagues join in too?
Yeah, absolutely. Never have to ask
We
permission.
have some geeks in the house.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, no way.
yeah,
Oh,
totally. And if you want to check us out, we're called, our website is uncensoredsocialunderground.com. This is like an audio podcast, so there's no
Wow.
video. And go there. This is like show 60?
61.
61. All right.
Come on,
Really?
Bob, get it straight, man.
And then
Come
you'll
on,
be
I'm
on show
drinking.
58 when you
Oh
go.
yeah, I heard Just Dance was like recently like introduced into Japan. It was never released until like this year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know, it's so
hear-
weird, right?
because I thought like dancing would be huge in Japan, and they've got like J-pop, like they've got like Heavy Rotation and that Choo Choo song from like that boy pop.
Yeah, the Choo Choo song. We have that Choo Choo song.
Hey, what about the Pink Ladies? They were
you
huge.
floating?
But okay, that's 12, 15 years
they
ago.
were
but-
there.
Hey, how about Bob Sapp?
What?
See, but
Bob
the Xbox.
Sapp?
Bob Sapp's huge in Japan.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
What about the guy from Knight Rider? Is he big?
David
Hasselhoff.
Sells cards. Hasselhoff is huge.
Hasselhoff.
The
You know
Hasselhoff
who's
is
huge in
huge.
Japan? Michael Jackson's huge in Japan.
I'm sorry, every time I think of the Hop, I think of that video of him eating the hamburger.
Shingo.
Oh, crazy. All right, so hey, who else we got to hang? Hey, we got that crazy European bald guy.
Yeah, crazy.
Yes, he is.
Oh, yeah.
There he is.
Eric.
Hello, everyone.
Oh.
So,
Hello.
hey, Eric, what are you doing? You're
right
recovering.
now?
You were recovering from a cough or something. Huh?
Hello.
Oh,
You
hey.
got somebody else. Oh.
よろしくお願いします。よ
よろしくお願いします。
いしょ。あ、すごいいっぱい。これ先輩ですか？
They're my colleagues.
あ、コリーグ。あ、すいません。
The geeks are taking over.
すごい。
It's in the house.
Yeah, rocking.
Yo, my name changed. I'm now Hiroshi Kuma.
All right. Finally, you got a cool name. Kuyama-san.
Kuyama.
So,
That's weird.
Kuyama-san. So, what do you do,
Hi.
Kuyama-san? Are you gonna
Maybe.
tilt your camera? You're cutting
Yeah,
your
yeah,
nose.
your head's, there you
Work
go.
with the cameraman. Beautiful.
So you're a friend of mine?
Yes.
well,
no,
there
he's
you go.
not a friend. He's a colleague.
Colleague.
hoping to be a
Yeah,
friend.
you're not allowed
Yeah,
to be
he's not my
friends.
friend.
Yeah.
He's not that cool.
Oh, beer bear! He's got a beer bear. That's
He's got
cool.
a beer. Oh, what a guy.
Hey, here.
Nice one.
Hey, when everybody holds up their beer.
Beer. Oh, there's somebody else coming in too.
Okay, this is a.
Hangout ever.
Yeah, it looks like this podcast is being taken over by the Hangout, which is totally cool. I'm into that.
Yeah.
So let's continue on with the interviews. Who was up? Arik?
Eric.
Yes.
Dude, what are
Hello
you doing?
again.
Yeah, you're Mr. Wix, Wix.com, that amazing
Mr. Wix.
They sponsored us. And so we give them a big plug every time. If you want to do a great website, go to Wix.com. If you want to do an amazing Facebook experience, go to Wix.com. And if you want to have a quickie mobile experience, boom, go to Wix.com. That's it. So that's all you get, Eric. So,
Thank you.
Eric, what are you doing? You doing any projects? You've got a meetup where you teach people about social media or metricsing? or-
Everything to do
Definitely.
with
We have an
online
excellent
business
class.
optimization.
Yeah.
Here in Vancouver,
Yeah,
almost
excellent.
every week.
Yeah, so
we
you
give
guys...
free classes to any small, medium business owner
Yeah.
that want to learn any aspect of online business. Just come on down and join us, basically.
Yeah, so you guys in Tokyo just fly in, no problem. For like one meeting. Crazy. Yeah, we're just here for the meeting. We got to fly out.
There's people in Tokyo that use Wix, though, right?
You got a bystander there behind you.
Really?
Yeah, your boss is right
All,
behind you.
all my
Okay.
colleagues are taking me out.
Oh, everybody's like, oh,
Everyone's like, who the fuck are you talking
that's a
to?
boy. Abunai.
This is awesome from friggin' because
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
advertising agency. They're like, how can we use it?
They have nothing else to do. You'd think, get
Yeah.
back to work.
It's
I know.
Japan.
If
Come on,
I
get to
was
work.
if I was your shacho, you'd be in big trouble.
We,
No Nintendo yo. Hang out to dame de yo. Baka.
we should have been recording it in Cast-O-Matic. That would have been cool.
Oh, I scared him away. He's like, oh my god. Oh.
It's gone now.
Yeah, they just, oh my God, he would say that if he came into the room. Hilarious. So, okay, dude with the teddy bear T-shirt, that's the other guy. That's the guy.
That's
with the stripe.
Shingo.
Yeah, Shingo.
Yeah, hit Shift F, Bob, and you can see everybody's name.
Yeah.
I'm a meter away from the
Yeah, he's
computer.
too far
I'm way
away.
over here, so they can see the room. So it makes it tough. So I'd like to know, what are you guys doing for social media in Tokyo?
Not very much.
Not much.
Not much.
I think the Twitter is a kind of mainstream. It's
Yeah.
not
Mhm.
Facebook.
So you guys prefer Facebook over Twitter?
We prefer Twitter. We do Twitter more
Yeah.
than Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your Twitter handle?
Yeah, we can all follow you.
Yeah.
AV friends.
Mine is Mercy Death.
What?
Massive.
Massive death?
No. MERCE Death.
Mercy death.
Mercy Death.
That's even
Mercy
worse. It's
death.
mercy death.
Mercy death.
Mercy
Mercy
killing.
Death.
I guess Mercy Killing somebody already had that
Yeah.
one, so Mercy Death. I mean.
A very social name, friendly. Good for you. Yeah.
We will kill you. Join us up.
I'm sorry, is that the guy wearing a teddy bear shirt?
It's the Yakuza ad agency.
Yakuza
So MrDeath.com is my site.
Pardon? What was that again?
Also, MrDeath.com is my site.
Wow.
So that's my band name.
Oh, cool.
Oh, you have a
Yeah.
band.
So is it a thrash rock or?
It's kind of post rock, but
Okay.
it's alone. Band, it's alone.
Oh yeah. So what do you guys play?
I play guitar
Yeah.
and I use a kind of sampler and make a loop by myself.
Oh,
And,
cool. Do you have? You
yeah.
must have a YouTube channel then.
Yeah, I have, and you can find 100 video on YouTube.
Wow.
of mine.
Okay, we'll go check it out. We'll put a link on our on our
Yes,
blog.
Right now.
Yeah.
Very cool.
You gotta have a bunch of North American fans now.
Yeah.
I hope it's good stuff, man. We get in trouble if it's
Thank
crap.
Yeah, it's got to be PC, right? No lyric problems. Okay.
Yeah, really.
Okay,
No
and now
swearing, I guess.
now we have somebody else there at the agency. Who's the guy with the T-shirt? Where is he? Is that
Hiroshi.
Hiroshi-san? Hiroshi-san.
Hey, Roshi.
Arimasu ka? Doko? Nayo. Okay. Let's and
Jersey,
are you
native.
doing the New Jersey lady? Are you
yeah.
Yeah, hi. What are you doing at the agency? Are you doing customer service or production? What's your thing?
I'm doing account service.
Oh my God. That's like rocking a hard place job.
Right?
Oh my God! Yes. Oh, guys, can you do it? And can you change this? And they all hate you, and then the client doesn't appreciate it. And it's tough.
Right? It's tough. Yeah,
Do you have it? Do you have
that's
it?
what we do.
Do you are you allowed to go out and drink with the clients, or is that a different department?
Who says no to that?
Because I don't know.
I like her.
Delayed response.
I don't know. When I was in Tokyo, that was my job. It's like go get drunk with everybody. Okay.
What, you stopped, Bob?
Yeah.
That's still what
Yeah.
you do here. Come
Yeah,
on.
that's true. So
That's why he created the Bunker Project.
I was paid handsomely to drink too
Oh, no
much.
wonder.
It was like a lot of icky going on when I was hanging out doing business there.
Iki, yeah. You know the terms.
Oh yeah, I know all the drinking terms. Yeah. Mo ippo onegaishimasu.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, are you gonna have like a subtext, man?
Sorry,
like a subcontext?
I keep forgetting nobody else in this room speaks that much Japanese.
Much Japanese.
You guys.
Watashi wa Nihongo ga
None.
sushi wakarimasu.
Oh yeah, that's
about it.
Yeah, that was like.
I know a little Japanese.
Oh, someone
Do
followed
you?
me
Good man.
on Twitter.
Okay, you can try your Japanese now.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Here,
practice
here.
our Japanese with you guys.
Okay.
Domo.
Okay. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Oh yes! Well done.
Someone
That's
take
hilarious.
Hey, Jersey Girl morphed.
his headband, please.
What happened to Jersey Girl?
Somebody snapped that headband. Come on.
Oh, okay.
Take away his power.
Okay, I'm just gonna pull the show back here. Just pull the show back here. A little bit more English, guys, for our listeners that are going like, what the heck is going on with those crazy guys in Tokyo?
We have 13 participants in our hangout, Bob.
Really, 13?
It's limited to 7.
But that's a record, I think, for us.
This is hangout with extras, Ian.
Oh, okay. Thanks, buddy.
Okay, so social media is. I know in Japan, phones are incredibly advanced, where you can like buy Coca-Cola with your telephone. Do you use your telephone to do that? You can buy stuff with your phone. Beep beep. Do you guys?
Beep beep.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you for the sound effects.
I just made $6.
I like that.
Welcome to the Coke side of life.
Yeah. So now we got who's this guy here with the headphones? That's
Whoa.
him right there. Oh no, he's gone. There he's back.
Oh, Masaki.
Is that Masaki-san? Masaki-san. Hey, 英語大丈夫ですか? できる? 少しでしょ? I just asked him if he speaks English, and he said a very small bit. So, can you explain in English what your favorite iPhone app is? Do you have an iPhone, or what type of phone do you have? No?
iPhone?
No, iPhone.
iPhone? What's an iPhone?
Yeah, exactly.
Smartphone. Not generic.
Yes.
Okay. That's a tough question. When he said squishy, he means very little bit. Can you? Okay.
Okay.
What's your? You can practice your English on us, okay? No?
English owner?
Yeah. Can we have a translation here, please?
Oh, he's on Google Translator, aren't you?
Oh, is he? He's
Translator.
Yeah, I'll have 4 hot dogs. Yeah, they don't work that great.
Wow. Wow.
Right. Okay.
Japadogs.
Oh, yeah. In Vancouver, we've got this very entrepreneurial company, and they're doing this thing called Japadogs, and you basically have a hot dog with all these different ingredients. Have you guys heard about that?
And Japadog is now opening in New York.
It's huge. It's huge. Yeah, just Google Japadog, and they have like
Japanese hot dog.
Well, yeah, but what do you have in the hot dogs? You've got
Kobe something.
Yeah, Kobe. You've got a Kobe dog, and you've got I don't think you got sashimi dog because that would be gross. But anyways, yeah, just look that up. They started in Vancouver and they've done very, very well.
And expanding to New York.
And expanding everywhere.
Well, there you go.
Coming soon near you.
Okay, now we're going to let these guys just hang out. We're going to let the guys in Tokyo hang out for a bit, and we're going to talk about social media to try and get to our notes. How many minutes are we into the show?
We are 33 minutes
Okay,
into
we're
the show.
33 minutes into the show. We haven't even started. So let's talk a little bit about ice cream sandwich, because I know Bonnie sent me a desperate email today.
Before we do that, let's get Bonnie's quick take on the Asus tablet that she had.
Oh, yeah, Bonnie.
For the last 2 weeks.
So tell us about the Asus.
So I had an Asus ePad slider tablet that I was reviewing. And so what I did was left my laptop at home, and I only used that device. And so what I wanted to do was to actually create content, not just to consume it. And in the end, I was able to do that. They have quite a few apps on the system already to allow you to do that. I was able to really simply record audio. I did videos. They have an app called Supernote, which allows you to either scribble on the screen, use the keypad or the keyboard, or to incorporate audio and video. What else did I?
And that app is available in the Android marketplace, or is it?
I don't know. I didn't look for it. It was native on the machine, so okay. I didn't look. Actually, it's a good idea to take a look at that. And I was able to Skype on it, email, multiple email addresses. I have about 14 of them, so I was able to read all of my email. They have an Office Lite. I think it's called Polaris Office. For the first few days while I was still in netbook mode, I used that until I found some of these other applications where I was able to either do audio recording or video recording. So I found myself working in a different and actually more productive way. And now that I don't have the touch screen anymore, I keep trying to touch the display on my laptop and on my desktop. So it's about $450 in Canada. They should be in the stores now. As soon as I opened it up, people flocked to it. They were very interested to see what it was. And in about 10 minutes, you get used to the keyboard, which is about a 2/3 size keyboard.
Mm-hmm. And it just slides open, and it's got a built-in stand and keyboard.
Yep.
Yeah, very cool.
And it has a wide angle. You're able to... so 3 people can easily watch the display without having to be cheek to jowl.
Very cool.
What else? It's fast. It's very responsive.
How long did it take to start up?
A long time by tablet, apparently, by tablet standards. But it has an 8 and some odd hour battery, so I never turned it off. In which case, it was 2 seconds. So,
wow.
I didn't. In fact, when it got near the end of the battery life, I was caught a couple of times because it was so long that I kept forgetting to plug it in.
So were you using it to consume media, like consume podcasts and video?
I did, yes. So I found Acast. I hate to admit it, but it's not as good as iTunes. in terms of podcasting. But I was able to do that. I downloaded Audible because that's how I consume books these days.
Mm-hmm.
And because of the long battery life, I actually listened to those and listened to books from the tablet rather than my iPod Touch. And the only reason that I use my iPod Touch is because my Android phone battery lasts about 15 minutes.
So when you're using it to that extent, like listening to podcasts and watching videos, you still got
2 days.
2 days life out of it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very,
no, it's much better than an Android phone. Yeah.
So you would give it out of 5 stars?
I would give it 4.99 stars only because nothing gets 5 stars, but pretty close. Yeah.
Very cool.
There was really almost nothing that I couldn't do. The only thing that I couldn't get it to do was Google Plus Hangout, and that was just because of the version of Android that was on it.
Okay.
But when the new version, and during the time that I had it, I noticed at one point that it had updated the OS. As soon as I went online, it just did it automatically in a couple of seconds.
So does it have like an overlay that is proprietary to ASUS, or is it like
ASUS?
No. I have another Android tablet and I have an Android phone, and there wasn't anything other than a few apps, extra apps that seemed to be ASUS only.
Okay.
But other than that, it was generic. I didn't have any issues at all.
I know with some phones, like say the HTC Sense overlay, when you want to upgrade to the new version of Android, HTC has to upgrade HTC Sense first, and in some cases you have to wait like a long time. So that's why a lot of people prefer the Nexus phones, because they're bare bones Android.
I don't know, because I didn't try to update the OS. It happened.
Yeah, well, if that's the case, then there is no barrier to upgrading the OS, so that's awesome. And Marilyn had a device as well.
I had the EEE PC.
Oh, wait, something is up with your mic. Go ahead.
I had the EEE PC, courtesy of Bonnie.
Yeah.
And it was lovely. You know, it weighs 950 grams. It's 1.76 centimeters in depth. Boots up in like 20 seconds, and the thing charged so fast I couldn't believe it. I used it for Dropbox, for Google Plus. I had some challenges with Hangout. Mm-hmm. And with getting Skype, because it runs on Linux we could never get the Skype to work properly, which was my big thing. I wanted to be just doing Skype videos with people and things like that with it, because it was so light and so easy to use in every other aspect. So that was one problem I didn't ever solve. And one cautionary tale would be that the thing gets very warm on the bottom. Like at 8 hours of battery life, no problem, but it gets very, very warm on the bottom. So
like me.
That would be a consideration. Evidently. Oh, that would be our chocolate friend. Yes.
It's getting hot in here.
You'd know. You're sitting next to him. I like this.
I think steamy is a better term.
Well, it is a bunker after all.
I know. My contacts are fogging up.
But it was a great experience, and it got lots of attention too. And what I'm excited about with it is that I have friends who want to go home from their office jobs and just function in their family lives with email and some video in their calendar. They want to look up the odd website, but they don't want to do anything more technical than that at home. And you could just open this up, hit an icon, and boom, you're there. And it would be great for that kind of application. Or maybe mom, if you wanted to be able to chat with her on Thanksgiving Day if she wasn't in your neighborhood, that kind of thing.
Cool.
It was good.
Yeah. So Bonnie, you were saying before the show that if they had included those apps like Skype and other apps, then it would have been much better to have that built in.
Yes, because I think there's a market there for the people that Marilyn is describing. Someone who just wants to plug it in every 2 or 3 days. Other than that, the only configuration that they want to do is put their Skype user ID or their email user ID into it, and not have to download a bunch of drivers or deal with OS or do any of that. So,
cool.
Yeah.
So, do you have a written review that you did on it at your blog, or
Marilyn is going to do a blog post review on Rapid Time News.
Cool.
And I'm going to do 2 reviews, one on Women Talking Tech and one on Rapid Time News.
So rapidtimenews.com.
Yeah. And when I gave it back to to Robert from ASUS, I basically told him what we just talked about.
Okay, cool.
So in his bag, I took those back. I gave them back to him, and he said, and I have something new. He had the 13-inch Zen book. Do you know what that is? It is the most beautiful PC. It is amazing. It is prettier than an apple. So it's...
Sounds like you should sell mobile tablets.
No, this is a laptop. I should be
Whatever,
selling
laptop,
ASUS.
tablet, whatever.
No, this is beautiful. It is brushed aluminum, thin.
So it's safe to say you're an Asus fan now.
Well, these 3, 2 of those 3 I am, yeah. So the slider and the ZenBook it's beautiful. Wow.
So are you getting a review unit of the ZenBook?
No, because there's a ton of people waiting in line in front of me for the ZenBook. So I think I might be 103 by the time
so that's
everybody else has
103 weeks.
Yeah, well, I was thinking 103 years. But
right, yeah. Okay, well, that's good. And we'll put a link to that, to both of those sites on the show notes as well. Very cool. All right, so actually, I'm going to unmute the Hangout. Hey, guys.
I've been using an Asus transformer for about 3 months now, and it's the best thing I've ever owned.
So an Asus transformer?
Yes.
Like Optimus Prime?
Well, Bonnie, is it very much the same as the one you were describing?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and it's both my business partner and myself, we both bought, and for me, it's just a screaming success.
Oh, good. Yeah.
It works so quickly. I've never had a problem with it. If there is any kind of a hang up with it, you push the button, hold it, and it reboots completely in less than 40 seconds, and you're back to absolutely perfect machine.
Very cool.
And the send out note is one of my favorite applications, and it's only on the Asus.
Oh, is it?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's not a marketplace app.
It's not a marketplace app at all. No.
It is amazing, isn't it? Once you really get the hang of how powerful it is and thinking differently.
Exactly. You can bring in images, and it has 2 styles of working. You can bring in images and make notes on the images, move each individual image around. I mean, it's an incredible app.
Very cool. All right, so we are 44 minutes into the show.
And a hell of a show, too.
So the introductions and the invasion from Japan took a little bit longer than we thought. So what do you want to do? Do you want to just go quickly talk about Android and then do
Well,
Facebook
actually, there's that new app I was telling you about, and it's on here because it is doing amazingly well, actually. And that actually segued into something Bonnie mentioned earlier, and I cannot for the life of me remember what it is, so it's not much of a segue.
Because you're busy taking photos.
iOS 5, isn't that what we were going to talk about?
No, it was not ice cream. Well, I guess we could talk about
iOS 5.
Do you guys? We were going to save that for the next show.
Yeah, we're going to save that for the next show because that's that we can cover a lot of ground.
What was that software I told you about? You checked it out, and you can actually, James.
Get Glue.
Get Glue. James.
Get Glue is awesome.
Yeah,
dude.
I got into that. Apparently, it's got like 2,500 followers now, and it's getting a better rating than IMDb, which is the International Movie Database.
Yeah, why would you go to those guys when you have to pay a premium when you can actually just talk about your favorite shows for free
and get stickers?
I suggested the Bunker Project
that they actually physically mail to you.
Have they sent you stickers, James?
I haven't got my sticker sent to me yet because I wanted to get some cooler ones. But they definitely are getting a good traction rate for their app.
Oh, definitely.
Hey, when next time you log in, suggest the Bunker Project to get us.
I have. I've tried to suggest it already. I want the sticker for producer.
Yeah, I've suggested it as well.
Nice one.
What?
Producer.
No, you get stickers for suggesting things that they don't already have in their database.
I suggested it. Maybe I'll get producer.
Well, everybody would that would.
Now the thing is, dude,
bring you to it.
But what I want to know is, like, if they do put us on, do we send them artwork so they can make a sticker, or are they going to design one for us? Do we send in a sticker?
No, yeah, you send in a sticker.
I think if you contacted Get Glue, you might actually even be able to work out a deal for them to actually just do that, right? Like, because they right now they're looking for super gluers, as they like to call it, which are like evangelists for the product.
Compared to party gluers.
Or sniffing gluers.
The sniffing gluers.
It's funny. It's an amazing application.
I have it on my screen.
Yeah, it is very cool. Okay, here's some facts about these guys. Get Glue Show, they got connected with the CBS, or what is it?
NBC.
NBC did like some stickers for them, which was very, very cool. Yeah, NBC. Basically, they had 11.5 million check-ins in August.
Wow.
That's 130% rise in 1 month, 1.5 million users, and a very strong summer. So basically, it's a very active thing, and they're comparing themselves to kind of the new niche website, like Facebook is for hanging out with friends and people that you know, and this is hanging out with people that are into consuming content like movies and books and stuff like that, and then chatting about it and interrelated. So I went on and I've done like 157 recommendations already. It's very easy to do. You just go through and connect. So as you connect more things, like you like different movies or different books, it will look at that genre and try and guess the type of books you like. So one of the problems it has is, if you're new on it, if you're into science fiction and no science fiction books come up, it can never guess that. So it'd be nice to have an option to say, hey, I'm into these authors.
Well, you can.
Can you? Because I couldn't figure that out.
Yeah, you just have to check in. Like, after a while, you can just check into stuff because you like it, right? Because there's different stickers. There's time-based stickers, and then there's limited, and then there's featured. So
yeah, but I mean,
if you're really into sci-fi, you just have to go through the list and rank the sci-fi books they have.
I know, but it's very limited.
It can be limited when you start off with, but once you get into your recommended stuff, you can actually tell them, yeah, I like this or I don't like this.
Yeah,
and it just like stumble upon, it'll start to give you that stuff that you like more often.
Well, I'll check. I'll keep whacking at it, and in a couple of weeks we'll give another report and see what I think. But I thought it was pretty cool.
I think it's great because it allows you to share on Twitter and Facebook, and
whacking is not a good idea.
And what's going on, and it's one of the best applications I've found for entertainment, at least.
Well, it's very social, and you're getting feedback and stuff. Like, I discovered a bunch of new TV show series I want to check out. The other thing,
are?
Well, I'm actually watching the Doctor Who. The remake of Doctor Who is very, very good, and their choice for Doctor Who is actually not the one I'm watching. So they don't have enough Doctor Who options for. I click on Doctor Who. They should have shown me all the other Doctor Who's. But anyways,
like if you check into Knight Rider, you check into Knight Rider, and you actually are wanting to watch the other one with David Hasselhoff, you have to check into Knight Rider Classic.
Oh, okay, all right, that's a good thing to know.
No, I don't like
that. So all you people that are listening, you should check it out. I think it's a very cool product, and get your feedback.
Suggest the Bunker Project. Everyone can be a producer.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We all want to be producers.
And that's cool.
Doctor Who is an English BBC TV show.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, I logged into the beer department, and that was pretty cool. You can get to beer through what you're thinking about. And I was thinking, it was 10 in the morning, and it's like I logged in.
They're
like,
that good?
I'm drinking beer. I'm thinking about beer. Oh, man, how did they know?
If you check into Canada, you actually get the special Canada sticker, and you can become a super fan of Canada.
Cool.
So,
yeah, well,
So what are you going to do with these stickers, James?
Oh, there's...
I'm thinking about decorating my computer. Or,
like Bonnie did.
Yeah, except it's
actually, if you go to their website, they have examples of what people have done with their stickers.
Yeah, there's some pretty cool stuff. There's YouTube people showing you how to mod out stuff with it. They had one guy who'd stuck his little 2-year-old kid had a bunch of stickers on it. So, there's some creative usage of the stickers and placement of the sticker. I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff that was being sent in that they couldn't show.
Well, you could put
I think what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to put them in a nice...
Bunker Project.
I could, but I probably wouldn't.
You could put them on your
I'm going
forehead.
to put them in a nice binder and some plastic and hold on to them for about 25 years.
I know, and give them to your grandkids, and that's where they're going to really cash in.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is
Bob, you can put BMW.
Yeah, absolutely, man. There you go. I'm sure there's a BMW one out. Actually, there is a section you can go on and choose your favorite brands.
Yeah.
Hey, and a little bit of sad news. I mean, it's just a little out of date, but I discovered it today. Gary Vaynerchuk, who did the winelibrary.com, he did an amazing wine tasting show every day, 5 days a week.
Like 1,000 episodes.
Well, he did. He stopped after 1,000 episodes, but he did for every day, 5 days a week. He did a 20-minute wine tasting, different wine every single time. Amazing feat. And then what he did is he said, I'm going to stop the wine show and I'm going to do one every day. And he did 89 of those, and then he said, okay, that's it, I quit. So he retired from doing that. He's not going to do it anymore. So that just goes to show...
Was it a liver problem?
Yeah, his doctor probably told him to.
Yeah.
Is he a sommelier?
Pardon?
Is he a sommelier?
I would think he was the sommelier. I mean, he's like, if you go check out winelibrary.com, he'll totally blow your mind. I mean, he is one of the most successful social media guys out there. And now what he does is he does another piece called Daily News or Daily Insight. And he did this great piece about Twitter. And he said, everybody's into Twitter right now. Basically, you're too late to get into it. 5 years ago when you got into Twitter, that's when you could post and really make a difference. But right now, there's so much noise out there, it's very hard to break through the clutter. And it's a very true point. He is a very switched-on guy as far as social media and a trendsetter.
So is he recommending Google Plus?
No, he just said, learn to break through the noise. That was the message. And, that goes back to that's classic advertising, break through the noise. Yep, exactly. And it's getting harder and harder because more and more people are getting involved, and it's getting, it's becoming mainstream, which is
I don't know if I agree with that.
Well, you don't think Twitter's becoming mainstream?
You don't agree with
Well,
Gary
no,
Vaynerchuk,
I mean,
man, really?
we just had some people from Japan say that they use Twitter more than Facebook, right?
Yeah.
I think as long as you have a dedicated, focused
and
message,
you're in Japan,
and you're providing good content, I think you can break through the white noise. If you're trying to just be on Twitter for the sake of being on Twitter without a focused approach, then you're going to get lost in the shuffle.
Yep.
So, you got to look at the client base and what you want.
Well, it's community. You want to build a community. You want to build trust. You want to have true communications and true conversations, not just some blah, blah, blah stuff.
Well, Gary became famous mixing alcoholism and Twitter. That's smart.
Well, actually, it was YouTube.
I admire
YouTube.
that.
Well, he's got 500. I mean, you should see his stats. I mean, on Facebook, he maxed out for friends. So he had 4,999 friends there. Then he's got like 1 million friends. And then he's got like something 592,000 people follow him on Twitter. I mean,
I might switch from insurance and become a sommelier.
Yeah,
I think his key differentiator, though, was that he just was himself instead of trying to be this stuck-up wine expert.
Totally.
Just a whiner.
He started.
You can be an expert on anything, but you need to make it fun and engaging.
Yep, and he appealed to the people.
God,
that
does he
aren't-
ever do that? I mean, he is like totally East Coast U.S. Hi, blah, I'm Gary Vaynerchuk, and here we're going to do this thing and spit it in the
Did you say
bucket.
Vaynerchuk?
Vaynerchuk. It's near
But
the end of the show, and I've had 3 beers. What can I say?
Yeah.
And he
I'm
also
getting
wanted to
lazy
own the
tongue.
New York Jets, right? Like that's his.
That's his
goal,
next
yeah.
goal. And you know what? He's probably going to do it, knowing Gary. I mean, geez.
Yeah.
He's a powerful man because he just does
He's
the classic
got a-
American thing. I'm going to do it, and I've done it.
He's got a couple
He's
good
kind
books,
of like
too.
a Mark Cuban style in a way.
Yeah, and he makes a ton of money.
Well, if we see the Jets staggering around the field, we know why.
Good one, Neil.
That's
So maybe that's
Gary.
his plan, to devalue the team and then buy
Yeah, scoop him up.
scoop them up at a bargain.
Slip something in their water.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little red wine.
All right, some other news. The Supreme Court of Canada has ruled that hyperlinks to defamatory material on the internet is not defamation.
Yes. That's
That
very
is
important.
huge.
Very
You know what that?
important.
Do you know what that means? That means if you
That means you have a show.
no, basically, yeah, we're not going to get sued. Basically, no, it basically
Ever.
it basically meant the law was. It's pretty scary what they were trying to pass. If I said something that was defamatory to somebody else, and I basically trashed somebody on the podcast, I would be liable, and that's totally legit. But if you listen to my podcast and they made a link to my podcast, you could get sued. That's crazy. For by putting a link to something that's basically trashes somebody else and they sue me, they can also sue you.
Yeah, what they're saying
and
is...
the Canadian court said,
So
no.
the lawyers are a little unhappy.
Well, what they're saying is that hyperlinks are like footnotes and is not the same thing as republishing.
Yeah.
I wonder how that would work, though, if, say, you're in Canada and someone is in America. How would that affect you?
Well, you can still get sued.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Well, although we aren't as litigious as you guys are.
by both.
Ooh, litigious. Oh, she gets the litigious sticker.
Well, I used to be the contracts maven.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, though, if it's under Canadian law, that's different, though, than getting sued by an individual.
If it's on a Canadian website, then American couldn't sue.
And they couldn't see it mostly
but not very well.
you can actually choose whether or not you want American content.
Sure.
They can just...
I mean, it's like television. If you don't want to turn it off,
What? Hello?
you don't want to see it, turn it off.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, exactly. If you find it offensive, don't sue the person. Just don't watch it.
Well, it's like back in the day
Get a life.
when the UFC was on pay-per-view. It wasn't on TV. It was just on pay-per-view, and some old lady saw somebody watching it and called into the CRTC, and they banned it.
Yeah.
4 years.
All right.
Anyways,
well, as politicians. So, anyways, I like this show today because we had our international guest came to visit, which is awesome. We've got a bunch of bunkers. Oh man, you came in for the end of the show. This is that Lisa? Lee?
Yeah, that's Lisa.
Hey, Lisa, how you doing?
What's up?
Hey, well, we're just wrapping up this week's show, but we're going to be doing another show. Do you want to hang out and get involved in the next show? This is
Maybe.
this
I
is
can only be here for like 5 minutes, so I was just kind of jumping in.
Well, tell you what, we'll just extend the show for 5 minutes. How's that sound? Sure. The power.
I don't want to interrupt your guys' regularly scheduled programming. So.
Oh man, you're so nice. Are you from
scheduled programming?
I feel so important.
We interrupt this program with a special message.
Yeah. Bob's drunk. Hey, Lisa, I wanted to ask you, are you Canadian?
No.
Wow.
I went there once.
Yeah, he just seems very polite. So where are you? Ouch! Ouch!
Are you saying that being from New Jersey, you're not polite? Is that what you're saying?
No, you've been very polite.
Ouch!
I don't know.
You got to be nice to them.
That headband, man. I don't know. It's the power.
From here, it kind of reminds me a bit of Karate Kid.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Ralph Martin, 1, 2, and 3.
So next time I say we all have headbands.
Exactly.
I know. Yeah, we'll out headband you.
Perfect for
Okay,
reading.
Eric, we want Wix headbands.
Yes,
indeed. Yeah, that's
Hook us up, man.
Hook us up with the name.
Okay, I'll wear 4
Oh
headbands.
my God. It's out of control.
Wix
hey,
headbands
guys, I wanted to ask Lisa, where are you hailing from? What part of the world are you hailing from?
I am from California, actually.
Any particular part?
Mountain View, basically the Bay Area.
Oh, okay. Are there any mountains there?
We can see some from where we are.
Oh, okay.
That's the mountain view.
With binoculars? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
Through the smog.
And are you in the tech industry? What do you do?
Yeah, I'm in tech. I work on Google Apps.
Cool. Excellent.
Oh, dude,
We met some BlackBerry people.
All right, now get everybody frothy.
I love Google goggles, Lisa.
I also do.
All right.
It's so good.
Are those your goggles, Lisa?
They're my goggles that I wear to Google, so you could say.
Oh, by the way, we should inform Lisa that this is a podcast.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Lisa. This is a podcast, and it does get broadcast on the internet, so don't tell us any trade secrets.
I will absolutely not.
Okay. But
we'll have to kill you.
It says to download Google goggles for your iPhone or Android handset.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I go to foreign restaurants just so I can use my Google goggles.
I love taking pictures of buildings and actually knowing what they are.
Really? You use that with Google
QR
goggles?
codes and how everyone's actually starting to use them. That's my favorite.
The QR.
QR codes?
I love
they're
QR
those
codes.
weird barcodes. That
Yeah,
are like,
we did a whole promotional campaign for the Bunker Project using QR codes, and there was a guy down in Australia that printed out a bunch and photographed them in different tourist areas. It was wild.
Nice.
Hey,
I saw there's a company out right now that they put QR codes on the top of buildings so that Google satellites will go overhead and
cool.
on the maps.
Well, you know
That's
what?
awesome.
I've always wanted to do one with those milk crates and make a QR code out of milk crates.
The 3DS actually has technology where you can actually download QR codes. So you can
I use QR codes in my advertising all the time.
Yeah, you can make like personal avatars and you can download it on this thing.
Oh, that's cool. So your avatar would be a QR code.
Yep.
Yeah. The 420 characters in a QR code.
No, it's not 40. It's 280 characters, isn't it?
I don't know.
Lisa, can we have it?
Depends on the kind of QR code. I think there's a couple of different kinds.
Yeah. And the size.
What's the most you can put in a QR code? I don't know. Elvis is grooming himself. So.
I'll get the QR code saved on here. Okay?
Yeah, where's the QR code, maybe?
All right, come on. We're going to wrap up the show pretty soon.
All
Lisa,
right.
that's awesome. You dropped by from Google. Say hi to the gang for us. We're rooting for you. What can we say?
Thanks.
I've got one of those Nexus S phones. I'm not upgrading. I refuse to upgrade because, let's face it.
My next phone's going to be a Google phone.
Yeah, well, hey, that's what the cool people. That's what
Mine
the cool people
too.
Mine too.
Any tips or tricks or inside information on that ice cream float thing? I mean, sandwich?
We have a pretty cool statue out of an android that looks like an ice cream sandwich.
I know, that's so cool. Can you send us a picture of you posing beside that?
I haven't actually been to it yet. I've just driven by it, but I'll do what I can.
Oh, that would be awesome. Hey, you can check us out at Uncensored Social Underground if you want to check out our blog.
Yep. UncensoredSocialUnderground.com. Bob is at Bob Garlic on Twitter. I'm at Podcast Hero on Twitter. We've got at B Sainsbury here as well.
Yeah, do you have a Twitter?
And
At Mandy too.
at Mandy too.
BC_insurance gal.
Yeah.
And Twitter is my full name, Anil Ramtrader.
And Love Buying Cars at Love Buying Cars.
Which handle for what?
Just your Twitter.
I love buying cars, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Bob, you got to get me a simple Twitter, man.
All right, you got it. Hey, Lisa, what's your Twitter account? At Lisa? Man,
I wish.
Yeah, I know. I tried to get at Bob, but they wouldn't let me have it. Not enough characters.
She's into game theory, hey?
Is she?
I am.
Oh, you've been somebody's Google stalking. Google stalking.
Sorry. Yeah, my bad.
So what's your Twitter ID?
Lisa Dodchak. It's just my first and last name. I just spelled it out over here, so.
Well, at least you got that. Do you have a G Plus account, like Gmail?
Well, obviously she does.
Why not?
Of course she does.
Wow.
I don't know.
Work address.
And I'm the blonde in the room?
There's no IQ test for this podcast.
Hey,
It's the alcohol.
If I worked for Google, I would be radical. I would get like,
Yeah, but she's on G Plus right now.
Get a
She's on-
Yahoo.
Oh yeah, damn.
She's in a hangar.
She could be borrowing somebody else's. She could be borrowing.
Well,
somebody
she's got
else's.
the best handle ever, LCD. That's sweet.
Oh,
is
nice.
Whoa.
Wow, you're allowed
All
to
right.
do. Oh, actually, one quick question for you, Lisa. When can we get a business account?
Yes, please.
comment.
Can I jump the queue,
From
please?
One of my senior managers that the business Google Plus is going to be out shortly.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Yeah, but what does shortly mean though?
No comment.
Google Plus,
Really?
So it's not really that much of a
Yeah, in a
rumor.
high-tech world, that could be indefinite.
Oh, and one last question. Do you listen to This Week in Google with Larry Laporte?
Larry Laporte.
Leo.
Larry or Leo?
Sorry,
Yeah.
Larry. His cousin, Leo. Leo Laporte. He does This Week
Who's
in Google.
Leo's cousin?
Larry.
Larry. Oh, Larry.
Yeah,
Our Curly
he does Cheap Shot podcast
and Mo
show.
behind.
Yeah, Curly and Mo as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, poor
Thank you.
Lisa, poor Lisa. Why I oughta. Let's start the
All right.
So we're going to wrap up the show. Thanks, everybody, for turning up on that, what do you call those, hangout things on G+. Thanks, everybody, for coming into the show. It was awesome. Thanks to our sponsor, Wix.com. And thank goodness for the black beer. That's all I can say.
And
Yes, thank you.
also,
Thanks for that, man.
Yeah.
our Google Plus, or sorry, not Google Plus, our iTunes rating has been slipping. So
Yeah,
if
come on,
you
rate us.
can log into iTunes and give us a
10-star rating.
5-star review, that'd be awesome.
Oh, yeah,
Just
two
give us some-
5-star reviews
Give
equals
us an
10.
honest review, whatever you think of the show. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's 4 or 5 stars.
Yeah,
And leave a comment, and that'll help push us right back to number 1 where we used to be.
exactly.
And if you want to leave a message for the show, call us at 1-877-636-1474.
Don't forget to come and hang out with us. If you can't make it down the show, it's just go to Bob Garlic, bob.garlic.com. On like .com.
On G+.
G+. Thank you.
See you next week.
Oh, I'm struggling here. Oh my God.
Bye, everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Oh.
Arrivederci.